And welcome to another early morning Sunday show, a show that was not inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Hmm. Some places just don't have good taste, I guess. I'm waiting for that YouTube category to kind of hit into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But cheers! Happy New Year, everybody! Very exciting. I did watch Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I haven't watched that in a number of years, but it was on. I taped it. So by taping it, I could eliminate about 40%, no, not 40%, I'm talking about 60, 70% of the crap I don't want to hear. And I had a good time. I learned, and I did not know this. Again, probably the only one in the VC that did not know this. Cindy Lou Who's the lead singer for Pretty Reckless. Now, I got a Pretty Reckless album, but maybe I knew that at one time, but I sure don't remember it. Go, what? Little Cindy Lou Who? Look at her now. Wow. Okay. And what the hell with Matchbox, what was it, Matchbox 21? Doing a song for Jack White, and they have this mask with these just things hanging down in front of their face. What's up with that? I mean, were they? I didn't get that whatsoever. That was beyond me. But it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. But yeah, Cindy Lou Who, go girl! Wow. Last week I had pre-recorded. We were still traveling back. We had a good Christmas down in Omaha. Weather was great and all that. My grandson Aiden, they took him to the dollar store to buy everyone presents, and he gets in there, and the very first thing he sees, he goes, "That's for Baba," and so I got a mailbox because he said this is what Baba's going to want. So yeah, that was excellent. Good taste. I've always wanted one of these. So I can't. I'm going to put it out there for the mailman. He can put little things in there, I guess. Biggest thing though, this was my best present. Baba, established 2012, and it has the my grandkids on there. This was through the moon. I was so excited to get this. This was really, really neat, nice surprise. So yes, official. Blah. Still don't know how. I guess I call it Dad, Dada. So I go, oh, Baba. All right, me, Baba. So yeah, good time. I got a couple books in for Christmas. We got because I chose them out. It's worth there, but I don't know what to get, so I'm pulling them. I really didn't spend lots of times, but we got this Berkman's Pop. Miscellany. This guy's a British author, and he did this quirky book about cricket and fun facts. So this is about rock, and so it's just filled with little fun things. So just a real quick one, because I've only read the first 2 pages because I'm in the middle of another book. It'll take me about a year to get to this because I'm really stacked up. But it says, this is about Bing Crosby. Bing Crosby was a disciplinarian father who, according to a tell-all book by his son Gary, beats his children like gongs. Wow. Crosby's will established a blind trust in which none of his 6 sons received an inheritance until they reached the age of 65. So, none of the 6 kids. Here's the issue. 2 of the 6 aren't there yet because they were born in 58 and 61. Well, again, just a couple years old. 3 didn't make it. 2 of them shot themselves, and another died of lung cancer at the age of 62. Oh, my God. So only one, Philip, benefited before dying of a heart attack age 69. That worked out pretty well then, huh? Oh, wow. Oh, man. Woo. Okay. Way to go, Bing. Huh? And when you hear him singing White Christmas, just think, that guy was a jerk. Wow. And then we got this one, Loaded, The Life and Afterlife of the Velvet Underground. It's a oral history of the Velvet Underground. They didn't put no pictures in there. That kind of sucks. give me a bone, man. Give me some pictures. It's like a record store day thing. So, but yeah, got that. That'll be good because I do like anything I can get on the Velvet Underground. And that's what we have. I want to show you this. This was from, speaking of City Lou Who, we went to an ice sculpture, big thing. A bunch of Chinese artists came in somewhere in October, and they made it this huge ice sculpture of the Grinch Who Stole Christmas. And we went in there, and it was freezing cold. It was in a freezer, all right. That ice was not going to melt, but it was amazing. This is all ice, all ice. Take a look. Nuts. Just nuts. And now there's always on the loudspeaker and people around, don't touch the ice. Don't touch the ice. You could get, tossed out touching the damn ice. But it was, yeah, that was pretty darn amazing. So that was fun to do with the family. And we all took a look at that. But let's look at some music now and get this thing going here. I got some indie pop. Kind of jangle pop and some funk. We got some punk. We got some funk. We got some punk. We got some new wave. We got industrial. And there's something else. Oh, garage rock. Got that too. But first, from my buddy Jim Gleason, we announced last week our podcast, Two Guys Talking About Records, got picked up by the Believe Network, BLEAV. So we're pretty excited about that. We didn't have to change anything, content, whatever. We could kind of say, listen, we don't want these kind of ads, however it is. So we're pretty thrilled to be doing this with them. So he goes, well, I'm going to send you this. This is your signing bonus. I go, what? So my signing bonus, that's an original, folks. Yeah. Kill 'em all. Radio Wasteland right there. How about that? Oh man, he got in a guy brought in a metal collection. And there we go. This is on Megaforce Records. And so, I'm planning to get a few of these metal albums. I'm not really into metal. It took me 40 years, 50 years, whatever, 40. But I like Metallica. The early Metallica, this like Kill 'em all. So I've been really enjoying them, but I don't have much of anything from it. So, and I've seen them out there and more than I want to spend oftentimes, but Jim sent me this. And I love signing bonus, considering I don't expect anything. I just do it for the pure fun of it. Jim does all the work. But this is, that's something else. So we'll do a review on that later once I really get through it all. But wow, that was kind of a mind-blowing thing. And look at that, Metallica fell down. I don't want that to go. And then my friend Michael Christensen out of Michigan, who's teaching up in the UP. He's up in the UP this winter, which is like pure frickin' frozen hell. I don't know why anybody would go up there, but it's beautiful, I guess. But he sent me this, the Buck Pets. And I had not known about this group, but it is kind of a college rock, and these guys rock hard. This was really, no idea what I was getting into. things came out in '89. They had definitely a grunge type feel to them, but a harder rocking sound to them. Really good. This is just fabulous. So just group and no idea about, but really like. So Michael, thank you so much for that. That was really, really nice. So those are a couple of new additions we got there. Thanks to some very nice people. Thank you. So now let's get to his music. I believe I heard this album might have been on Jack the Vinyl Voyage. I could be wrong if I so. Please feel free to who showed this, but they're showing top albums, and this was one that came up. And this is the Chords, and the Chords are out of Scotland. That's why I said it must be Jack Vinyl Voyage. They're out of Scotland. I mean, who would know more? Lovely blue vinyl. And anything special? There is something in here. There's something. Grab that. And here we go. The Chords is a duel. It's a two sisters, like First Aid Kit, except these two sisters play Django Do-It-Yourself and indie pop. Grace and Eva Tedeschi is their names. And Jack must have played a sample or something. I don't know, but man, this probably would have made my top 10 for the year. I really enjoyed this. Grace is the drummer, Ava's the guitar player, two-piece band. Grace comes off drums and plays bass. So, they're just, they do a variety of things. This is filled with warm guitars, gorgeous melodies, great hooks, and fantastic beats. It's really a beautiful package. This is their debut album, and it's the music, I would say, kind of filled with joy and fun. It's just catchy and very upbeat type songs. They could be singing about the world ending, but if it is, you're just going to feel good about it. And you go, well, all right, well, they're going to end, but whoa, that's a great song. So bring it on, baby. That's the kind of feeling you get. The vocals kind of dreamy, echo-laden at times, but and then there's almost like frantic guitars happening. It just sounds great. Now, this particular one that I got is 45 RPM. It doesn't say anywhere 45 RPM. Nowhere on this, I have looked, I have searched, that does not say 45 RPM. The only place it says 45 RPM is on Discogs. When you log it in, it says 45 RPM. I mean, they wrote that in Discogs even, because otherwise I'd be listening and go, God, these, I don't know. They don't. I mean, it's still kind of fast at 45 RPM, still jangly, but the vocals. So, yeah. What the hell? Why can't we just put, even on the label, 45 RPM? I don't know. But this was really good. It's infectious. And yeah, just quick, short, catchy songs. Pretty really good. So if you want something, if you kind of like indie pop, jangle pop, the Chords. Really good stuff. Check them out on YouTube or wherever you listen to your music. The next one, I think I heard this from Dave Local Bandography. Could be wrong. I listened to this, I'm watching videos in different places. I don't always have something to write down who got me into it. But we have Harlem River Drive. It's some funk, baby. Originals of this came out in 71, you know, go for hundreds of dollars. Isn't that nice there? That's really cool, and absolutely nothing on the inside. Look at that list of people that play on these things. There's some crap happening on this one. Harlem River Drive's done 3 LPs, and this is their debut. Again, came out in 1971. Eddie and Charlie Palmieri, they were brothers. They got together and they said, hey, let's be band leaders. So they're like dual band leaders. And so this music, it's Cuban mambo mixed with soul, say like Stax Volt type soul, with just touches of funkadelic style rock in there. How's that for a cool stew to toss in, huh? The arrangements to my ears are fairly complex. In fact, the group War modeled themselves a little later after the sound that they heard from Harlem River Drive. And they liked it that much. Vocals, very soulful type vocals. This is just neat. I mean, dozens of musicians play together just to create this wonderful laid back vibe happening. I mean, it's just, and I said, look at that. I mean, just each song, how many people are on this thing? Great horns are happening here. The Harlem River Drive is actually it's a highway that was made to kind of bypass Harlem so you wouldn't have to drive through the streets, so the rich people could bypass Harlem and not have to look at what was going on and what was happening there. So it was kind of a symbol of inequality of modern life. It seems like anymore there's a whole bunch of Harlem River Drives being built all over the place. But yeah, this is great. This is great funk. This is obviously a reissue. So you can get this out there if you like it. And it's just some of that great unknown funk. And wow, blow you away. Blow you away.
All the land is free, and so were we. No slavery to lead to poverty. Our hands, our we've seen all kinds of people cruise along the drive, from big-wig politicians to those who have no lives, from the garbage in the ghettos to the doorman in the heights.
Let's move into some garage rock. We have this one here, the now sounds of the Telltale Hearts. So the Telltale Hearts, they're out of San Diego, formed in 83, broke up in 86. This is kind of a mix of teen punk energy mixed with R&B off Vox. No kidding. Garage rock off Vox. So this is a 6-song EP that came out in 1985. And it's has that very much that 60s sound blending with kind of R&B and blues. You're going to get all that in there. A lot of catchy hooks are on here. Killer organ, great guitar happening. And these guys are really influenced by Chicago blues. You get some great harmonica going on in here. Some really nice harmonica. And so you definitely get this feel of Chicago blues. It wasn't about keeping up changing garage rock to this group. It was more about keeping true to it. of the 60s sound, and that's what you're going to get. It's not just the haircuts, it's the music that tries to keep the 60s alive on here. So the now sound of the Telltale Hearts. Cool garage rock. From Record Store Day, because every week we show a Record Store Day one, getting through them. Ramones CBGB Live, 77. One of those albums that I wasn't planning on getting it. Big, oh, it's Record Store Day. I was actually looking to show you the insert. Well, I forgot it's Record Store Day. Yeah, I know. I'm just a bitter old man on that. But I worry, okay, it's the Ramones. It's early Ramones. Is it going to be sloppy? Is it going to be crap? I mean, that was part of the Ramones. But this was in 1977. The Ramones have been around a couple years now. They were a tight band. This is at the height of the Ramones, to me, where they really were showing what they can do and their power. And of course, you have just the greatest hits, are on here. Sheena's a Punk Rocker, Blitzkrieg Bop is on here. Teenage Lobotomy, Judy is a Punk, Pinhead, California Sun. It has the classic Ramones songs that I dearly love. And this recording sounded really good. Considering you're in CBGBs, obviously must have been done off a soundboard, but I really liked the way it sounded. And it did bring in the real feel of the Ramones at a concert. And I don't hear them fighting or trying to kill each other either, which is kind of well, I don't know, that might have been fun to have heard, but that's okay. So, yeah, that was a good pickup on Record Store Day. Something I wasn't going to buy, but as usual, when you're popping around, you go, maybe I'll just grab that after all, and just don't look at your bank account. The Delinquents. Got this from, I bought this from Dom. Dom was selling off some of his stuff. Dom from Seeking a Thread. And so he put this on his list of the Delinquents. A group out of Austin, formed in the late 70s, broke up in the mid 80s. And the vinyl. There we go. Delinquents side 2. I believe this is a repress. This is neat. It does have a lyric sheet, drawings on there. Yeah, yep. So fun stuff. That's the kind of stuff we want to get. This is if you like the B-52s, well, you're sure in the hell going to like the Delinquents, because they're almost like a B-52 clone. This is their self-titled debut album. They only put out, I believe, 2 albums that they put out. But new wave punk, garage rock, kind of where you're in, is their lane. It starts off with just Alien Beach Party, which you put on and go, is that the B-52s? I mean, look, 3 guys, 2 women. They have the feel of the B-52s. It's just a similar makeup of the band. Lyrics are very humorous. The tempo is very fast. Short burst of trendy early 80s sounder on here. It's a party record, just like the B-52s. It's just, yeah. I mean, what was it? It's just not the same. I don't know, they might have brought the B-52s in to do it. It's just so similar. But there is a song called The Wince. And The Wince is perfect for the Cramps. I mean, it had kind of a Cramps vibe. It didn't have the menace of the Cramps, but I could see Lux Interior and Poison Ivy doing that, and you go, God, that's really, really good. I think they would do it better. So yeah, just fun stuff from the early '80s. I believe this came out in '81, I believe. Now I'm not sure, but good stuff. The Delinquents.
Like a child, I'm allowed to learn. It's too late now, it's time to have the rules turn. They lie for the guys like me. I can't take it, no, I can't take it. Hey, don't you hear what I'm saying? No more, no more. I can't take it anymore. When I'm out,
Final one. I went back and bought this because this was in a bin, and everyone said you passed up on the My Life with the Thrill Kill Kult Sexplosion. And everyone's going, you passed up. What's wrong with? I mean, I would have to say that was the most. I was chastised the most on passing this up, and it was sealed. Now they probably did not know it is only a 12-inch single, but it is Sexplosion, and I got 4 different varieties of Sexplosion on here, and the radio mix. So yeah, the I like to watch mix and the orgasmic mix. Okay, all right. So I know of My Life with the Thrill with the Thrill Kill Kult. God, what a name! Actually, that name came. They were making a movie. Who was it? Groovy Man and Buzz McCoy were the 2 main guys of this. They were making a movie, and the movie was going to be called My Life in the Thrill Kill Kult. Well, they never got it made, but they made a soundtrack for it. Wax Tracks heard the soundtrack and they go, God, that's really good. And so they put it out. And this group had started in that was in 1991 that this came out. Now the group started in '87, and they are considered to be pioneers of the industrial dance music, and it's very much so. Okay, so this is the same song, but it's actually pretty freaking fun. I mean, it is very, very enjoyable. It's a very danceable album. To Sexplosion. Yeah. There is a lot of pop music sensibility. You do have that, but there is a lot of trashiness. It's a win-win in my book. That's what I can tell you. And guess what? I got the real album coming my way because I liked it so much. So.
If you talk, I'd love to know the things you do, and no one's there to spy on you. I want to crawl inside your head, to kiss your mouth and lips of red. I dig the things you do to me. You lit the fire to set me free.
That's what we got this week. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you, everyone. And let's have a great new year. Bye.